How did you start growing momentum with your online business then? Since it's a lot different to attract clients, say physically, than it is to online. Did you have to start building out a website, doing SEO? Did you have to start doing videos? Did you have to start reaching out to people on social media? What was kind of the process there for you when you were just starting?
Good question. So here's the thing. If I hadn't been working on it in the background for 8 years before I went online, this whole story would be totally different. So, I have a blog, I had a website for years. I've been writing for magazines, like a Live magazine. I'm on my third book right now. The first one was vegan related. The other two are fitness related. So like all of these things have been happening in the background while I was training people in person. So when I went online, I already have an online presence. I wasn't starting from scratch, which really helped. And as you know, it's a long game, right? So it took 8 years to go from random personal trainer to first result when you put in vegan personal trainer. And it's usually not location based, which is kind of nice. So like yesterday I was talking to someone in Madrid who typed in vegan coach in Madrid, and guess who showed up? I'm not in Madrid. So, that was a very long game. And so Google and SEO is where I get 90% of my clients. I don't spend a lot of time on social media, but I feel like that would have been flipped if I hadn't done all of this work over the years. No books, no articles, no website. I probably would have had to use social media because there wouldn't have been a ton of other options. SEO, sure, but that takes a while to get to a point where it's sustainable. And the quick results often happen on social media. But for me, there's so much more value that I can generate with something like books and podcasts and writing versus like spending hours on Facebook. So I have maybe 10% of new clients coming from social media at this point. And so I try to use up only 10% of my energy and time on social media. It's basically just to show people I'm a real human, right? Like, is this someone I might want to coach with? Yes or no? But the website and the email list and the podcast is really where my audience is hanging out, right?
Hmm.
So yeah, basically moral of the story is took 8 years. Don't feel like it's going to happen overnight. A lot of people are like, oh, SEO, I'll do it this week. And then I'll be at number one spot next week. Like, the drill. It doesn't work that way. So yeah, I think it would have been very different if I didn't have that whole background when I started. It really helped.